No more squeaks. That's it. I've had enough. No more. Oh, no more. You can hear me coming. I have to do something about these squeaky floors because they're driving me crazy. Throughout the house, these are original hardwood, but over time, the wood expands, causing the nails that originally held on all the planks to stay in place. Now they're kind of just, you know, slightly loose. There's air gaps, and that squeaking is natural, but very annoying. So, picked up this thing, Squeak No More. As the name sounds, we're going to take care of all of it. So let's see how it goes. First, we're gonna drill 1/8 pilot hole. Then use this jig to guide one of these screws through using this bit that comes with the kit. Now, the special thing about these screws, let me get one out here, is that they're perforated here, right? And if you can see, but this is a weak point on it. And when it gets deep enough, and this part is submerged beneath the plank, it'll just snap off, leaving a little hole that's recessed. And you're supposed to fill in with one of those like wax pencils or some wood filler, whatever you want to color match, and fill that hole up so it doesn't just fill up with dust. So I'm gonna go around finding all the squeaks, putting a piece of tape to mark it, because I don't have the filler yet. I'm gonna get it separately. But I wanna do all the screws first. And just so I remember where I placed them, I'm gonna do a little marker, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm walking around, seeing where I find noise, putting a piece of tape. So, pilot hole. Then, using the small hole for hardwood, we're gonna guide this, drill it in with the bit that it came with. Now it should snap automatically from its own pressure being driven in. If it doesn't, there's a backup plan. Okay, you heard the drill. Hopefully you were able to distinguish that snap as well. Countersunk, and we'll just fill that in. That one really didn't want to come off. This jig is alright, but clearly not perfect. It's just hard plastic. Okay. So you can see I put a lot more in, but there's still significant squeaking. I'm beginning to think this wasn't worth it at all. It seems that the product would be great if you had like 1 or 2 squeaky points. It seems just over time this whole thing has just aged too much, and it's sort of, I mean, just everywhere. I'd have to put significantly more screws in. I'm gonna do a little bit more to see if I can't salvage it, if it's maybe just this room is really bad. But it seems like the entire thing is aged and expanded over time. Too many nails are out, and putting a couple screws here and there isn't solving the problem. We'll see. Look at this. I mean, I put in the majority of the screws it came with. 30 to 40 of them are in the floor, and it's still really squeaky. So yeah, definitely not recommended for large areas that have a ton of squeak. I don't know much options beyond this other than just redoing the floor, but we really didn't want to get into that now. That's one thing about preserving the original hardwoods, another thing about just the expense of doing a whole floor. So I guess I'm kind of stuck with it.